Welcome to Tantric Tuesday and your weekly bite-sized category. Moment fresh that's really coming to girlfriends. Resto digital sito. And my tip for you today is after a storm or crisis passes in your life, look for the treasures. The sea, Mother Earth, Mama Gaia, Pachamama, Eitina, Finish is such a teacher for us, for me. There was a really big storm recently here, which is normal, happy ocean, and the high tide coming. And after the high tide, I found people's perfect shell, not broken. Most of the shells are completely crushed and liberate. You can imagine they're being pounded onto the shore, pounded over, I'll show you after, over this big concrete pile. And this shell had managed to stay beautiful and intact. Beautiful spiral. And so after the storm, one of the things that's great that Mother Earth is just reminding me is to look for the gifts. Look for the treasures. Because I know and I believe, and I guide the women in a pleasure program in finding their own intuition, their own belief, is that everything, every storm, every challenge is for you. The divine has given it to you, and that you want to look for the gifts. Like, what's the lesson in this storm for me? And maybe you can't find the lesson while you're in the storm. Maybe it's after the storm has passed, just like when I found this shell. After the storm was past, look for the gifts. Ask yourself, what are the gifts from this experience? What are the lessons from this experience? What are her treasures? And I promise you that will shift your perspective. And in our pleasure program, I support the women in transforming their beliefs with the superpower to avoid the pattern. Is oftentimes we don't see the treasures because we're in fear. We're in mindsets of not good enough or victim consciousness, and that we can't see the treasures. We can't see the vision. We can't see the vision that the divine has for us. And so one of the big things is we do every single group coaching as we transform the beliefs that stop you from living your best life, that stop you from seeing how the universe is for you, how everything is for you, and you're so supported. Maybe even watching this, right? I'll use clients, but that, like, is what's going on in your own life. And if you're curious about that, and maybe you're feeling lost, maybe you're feeling still in the storm, and we're all in the same storm, but we don't all have the same tools. We don't all have the same boats. Some of us have P8 speedboats and sailboats. Some of us have just got a really kayak that's a massive storm. Some of us don't barely have a kayak because look, it's got holes in it. So if you would like to have, or even you're just curious, maybe you'd like to have tools, or maybe you're just curious about what the options are, then gift yourself a complimentary 60-minute pleasure breakthrough. The pleasure program is open right now. I only open the doors once a year. I only offer the pleasure breakthroughs once a year. This is a rare opportunity that I've extended it this long, is because I shifted to being in Mexico here. So the divine had a different plan for me. And so if you're curious, one of the things we're going to do is help you to reestablish your connection with why you are here on this planet. What is the divine purpose? What are your desires that the divine has given to you? Then we're going to uncover what's stopping you, and then what's the next best step. And then you can also apply to see if it's a fit for you to be in the pleasure program. And you won't be in the pleasure program unless it's divine intended you to be in the pleasure program. That's just how it works. So in the meantime, tell me, what are one of the treasures, one of the gifts that you have experienced from one of the storms that you have hopefully not survived, hopefully not just overcome, but maybe survived and overcome, and then moved to the other side. Let me know, reply back and let me know what that is, or depending on where you're watching this, you could just post below. And yeah, you would like to know more, book a complimentary 60-minute pleasure breakthrough. And if you're watching this somewhere on social media, just put the word pleasure below and I will send you the complimentary pleasure breakthrough. In the meantime, the privileged trend.
At our day. See you next week.